morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of voice for radio. So today we need to talk about a brand new product which has just gone and been revealed. And on the one hand, it's kind of a cool looking product, and I think some people watching this are going to look and go, oh, that's kind of cool, I want to pick this up. And on the other hand, it is a continuation of what is, frankly, a worrying trend, and one that I'm just not in favour of. So what we've got is the Pokemon trading card game Venusaur EX and Blastoise EX Premium Collection. And you will notice that it comes with, whoa, Blastoise and Venusaur. We got Blastoise and Venusaur EX. We've got ourselves a Jumbo Venusaur EX. We've got ourselves 10 packs of cards. Now, in terms of the pack selection, remember, packs are not guaranteed. These are just placeholder images. However, I'm not seeing anything, just from the image we've got, which is not perfect, I'm not seeing anything post-Surging Sparks. I'm not seeing any Journey Together in there. I'm not seeing any Destined Rivals in there. Obviously, like a lot of people are going to want Prismatic Evolutions, but do remember that Prismatic Evolutions is a special set, so you're not going to get Prismatic Evolutions packs in random products. That's just not going to happen. That's not the way it works. But the lack of packs for Journey Together and Destined Rivals, it does worry me a little bit, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of Terra Pokemon that I'm seeing on the booster pack artwork here. I'm not seeing a lot of, I'm not seeing any Journey Together, unless I'm mistaken. And as always, if I am, please do let me know in the comment section. I'm not seeing Destined Rivals. Generally, what this means is this product was put together a little while ago. Essentially, Pokemon were putting this product together at a time where Surging Sparks was the most recent Pokemon TCG set. So, at that time, it made perfect sense not to include things like Journey Together or Destined Rivals, because they weren't really things at the time. The problem is now they are. And now we're in a situation where a lot of people want those packs. They are the most sought after sets right now. Having them missing is going to be a bit of a problem for some people. Some people are going to find this to be very disappointing. All I can say is, yeah, I get it. I can't do anything about it, but I get it. I understand why people aren't going to be loving this. I understand that people are going to want the newer packs, because basically, those two new sets, your Journey Together and your Destined Rivals, they are the most sought after here. They are the ones that people want the most. Leaving them out is a little bit of a pain. Again, we are talking placeholder images here. We are talking your promo images. This is not a guarantee that these will be the packs when it actually launches. However, especially recently, Pokemon have been pretty much spot on with their placeholder images. Like, when we get these things, that generally tends to be what we get. Not a guarantee, not a hard and fast rule, but moderately likely. So let's see what it says on the back of the box. Power up your collection with Pokemon EX. With strong attacks and big HP, Pokemon EX aim to blow through the opposition in battle. In this collection, you get specially stamped foil promo cards of Venusaur EX and Blastoise EX, plus an oversized foil version of Venusaur EX for display. Then discover even more awesome Pokemon inside a big stack of 10 booster packs. And then it gives you the contents there. And we just got Venusaur EX, Blastoise EX, Jumbo Venusaur EX, 10 booster packs, and a code card. It's not one of those products with a million different random little things in. It is just, you get yourself your promos, your Jumbo, your 10 packs. The problem is, it's not the cheapest product out there because you've got 10 packs and some promo cards, which is potentially a little bit of an issue. GameStop have got it listed for the 9th of August. We don't have a price yet, but we know with 10 packs and promos, it's not going to be the cheapest thing ever. The problem is when you get products like this, they end up increasing in price. The price ends up going up because they've essentially got to cover for the fact that there are promos in there, which is all perfectly reasonable. If they're putting extra promos in the product, we should be paying extra for those promos. The problem is, when we get to the fact that promos, and we're going to talk about this in a minute, don't you worry, if the promos aren't that exciting, but you're still paying extra for them like they are. That hurts the value proposition of the product. So here's what I'm going to tell you. This is a classic, if you see it reduced, and this is exact, and I'm not guaranteeing or promising, I don't have any information here, obviously, but if we do see this on a Black Friday deal or something along those lines, yeah, this is going to be an absolute product I'm looking out for under those circumstances. This is, however, a wait-and-see scenario. But we need to talk about these promos, because it's happened again, and I don't like it. And at this point, we're starting to see a lot of evidence that this is not just a one-off or an anomaly, that this is actually something that's going to keep going. And this is not making me happy. What I am referring to here are the promos. But really, it's kind of promos in quotation fingers, because I don't think promos is the right way to put it, because they're not promos. I'm fairly sure they're not going to come through with promo numbering. In fact, no, we can already see they don't come through with promo numbering. And they're just regular cards with a stamp. That's it. That's what we get. And honestly here, not loving it, ladies and gentlemen. Not loving it. It's the alternate art Venusaur that came around in Stellar Crown, but it is just a straight reprint with the stamp on. And the Blastoise that came around in Stellar Crown, just a straight reprint with the stamp on. And it's a little bit blurry. I'm pretty sure that is just got the Stellar Crown set logo and all on. So it's not even a Black Star promo. It's not a numbered promo. It is just the regular card with a stamp. And I don't like this. And the irony is, like, when these cards originally came around, this Blastoise, this Venusaur, they came around in a set over in Japan, and they were alternate art promos, but they were like the unexciting ones. It was the special deck set EX, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, or Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, technically. And you got these three alternate arts, but actually it was the illustration rares of Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. They were the good cards that everybody wanted from this set, and these alternate art EXs were cool, don't get me wrong, but they were very much just kind of an extra thing. And then we got them as regular alt art EXs, because they are just alternate arts of the ones from 151. We got them as alt art EXs in Stellar Crown, and now we're just getting them from Stellar Crown as stamped quote-unquote promos. So what started off life as alternate art promos that were chucked in as a set which actually had better alternate art promos have now gone into a set and then just been popped into one of our products with stamps on. And I'm sorry, but I'm not very excited by that. And the problem is, this happened the other day. This happened in the last box I showed you, the Masks of Ogerpon Premium Collection. That was the last new box I showed you. And that was a very, very similar product in that we had two promo cards, but they weren't promos, they were just regular cards with a set stamp. And a jumbo version of one of them still with a set stamp, and then 10 packs. And that was it. That was the product. Now, maybe, this is my hope, maybe these are both premium collections, and this is what Pokemon are doing for premium collections, and then for other products in the future, things will be a little bit different. That this is essentially the whole reprint with a stamp. Pokemon are sitting there going, well, this is what we're going to do for these new premium collections we're doing, but other products are still going to be getting alternate arts. And that absolutely may be the way. Remember that the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX box is getting an alternate art of Team Rocket's Mewtwo, and the Cynthia's Garchomp is getting an alternate art of the full art Garchomp, so maybe it is just these premium collections. But don't forget that we also had the pre-release promos for Destined Rivals, which instead of being alternate art like they have been for a very long time, they are now just regular cards with the set stamp on. This is happening a lot lately, that in situations where in the past we would expect to get alternate art, exclusive art promos, we're now getting regular set cards with a stamp on. which I think is significantly worse. And when it was just the pre-release promos, I was a little worried, but I was like, maybe it's a one-off. And then it happened with the Ogerpon collection, and that was a problem because now it's not just pre-release promos, it's now what would normally be promos from a box we buy, and now it's happened again with a second premium collection. I am not a fan of this new direction, and I've seen from a lot of other people that they aren't as well. I'm hoping it's going to be limited to certain types of products. That would make it a lot better. For now, we just have to wait and see. And look, there's going to be plenty of people out there that are fans of Venusaur and Blastoise who are looking at this product going, Wassy, I love it, it's amazing. There are plenty of people that really like stamped cards out there that are looking at this going, Wassy, I think this is amazing. But there are other people out there like myself who are looking at this going, well, hang on a second. In the past, these would have been alternate art promos. Now they're not, and I kind of wish they were. But if you like stamped cards, or you're collecting Stellar Crown, or you like the Gen 1 first partner Pokemon, and let's face it, who doesn't, or you see this on sale, there are plenty of reasons to get excited about this product. I just wish we'd gone alternate art. Or even just not printed these cards in Stellar Crown and save them to be exclusive for the box. That would have got me more excited as well. For now, I want to know what you think about all of this, so let me know in the comment section. Get us! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And of course, get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Evan Parker, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.